Nasi noda kutaura what is going on in Zimbabwe right now. I am the one who first muted the idea of doing away with political parties. I was not doing it from nowhere. I had to put quite a number of things into considerations before I talked of doing away with political parties. We have tried for a long time the Westminster type of government. Since 1980, that is what we have tried, but it has gotten us nowhere. Hakuna kwatasvitswa nema political parties. I always give you the example of what happened immediately after 1980, after independence. We started slaughtering each other in what is termed the Matibilan massacre or Gokurahundi. And people think that it was because ZANU-PF, it was because of the system that we had inherited, the Westminster type of government of political parties. What happens after that? ZAPU against ZANU. We start butchering each other. And then 1999, there is the formation of the MDC. We again start butchering each other. So the list goes on, and I have said if the situation remains like this until today, we are going to have another Gukurahundi probably just before 2023 when we have another elections. Because the animosity between ZANU-PF and MDC is so terrible, It's so intensive that it can lead to anything else. But apart from that, why do we keep foreign systems that allows the foreigners to rule us? As a matter of fact, we are not independent at all. Because when you are using somebody's system, somebody can always intervene in whatever you do. Look at the sanctions. The Americans argue that Zimbabwe is violating human rights. Human rights according to what? According to their own standards, as a matter of fact, you go to any other African country, it is the same, We are defined by the foreigners because we are using foreign systems. So we need to craft our own political system and our own economic system so that we are not defined by foreigners, for goodness sake. We should define ourselves. I can go on and say that in Zimbabwe, if we go back a little bit, we will see that our system was the most democratic. Our system of ruling was the most democratic. Why not modernize it? We had the best economic system whereby, to be lazy in a society was something that was very shameful. To be called a lazy man, kunzuritsimbe, zvainyadzisa, kunyadzisa chaiko. So, the emphasis was on hard working. So why can't we do it now? Why can't we create conditions where Zimbabweans build their own country, for goodness sake?